Welcome to Rope Dropping Knowledge, where we guide you through the magic of Disney.
Episode 154.
Yay.
What are you doing?
I forgot what I was talking about.
For Taste Talk?
Yeah, but now I remember.
You posted it and you got a lot of likes on it. Why would you forget?
I know.
Well, anyway, yes, it's episode 154. Our June giveaway is still ongoing. It's for the silver collection of Daniel Nicole. Silver Minnie Mouse backpack, silver Minnie Mouse crossbody. We're giving them both together, one giveaway. Pretty big giveaway, considering we usually give one or the other if it would be one with something else smaller.
Both.
Mm-hmm. So all you have to do is direct message us via Facebook, Instagram, our email, info@ropedroppingknowledge.com, or leave a blog comment at ropedroppingknowledge.com under the giveaway blog post. What is your favorite Disney gear? If you do all four, you get four. If you do one, you get one entry. And pretty simple, though. And your favorite Disney gear could be anything. It could be a backpack. It could be your favorite outfit. It could be something you don't even own. Could be something you want. So something you've always desired. It could be the giveaway itself because that's technically Disney gear. So, and this particular giveaway ends on June 25th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Must be 18 years or older and live in the United States. Okay, so we are going to be back at the parks this Saturday, June 18th, and we still got that wallet to give away.
Talk about having Disney gear that you always bring with you.
Yeah.
I will always have this wallet with me as my Disney gear because no one's taking it.
Permanently.
That is my Disney gear that I always bring to Disney.
And one of the reasons it's not so much that no one has taken it, it's that we have other stuff. Because we're always going to have a giveaway.
Yeah.
Now, we've made that permanent, but now it's like no one even gets to see the other stuff. I mean, a lot of them are just other wallets, but it's still cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we'll see. Sunny, spread the news. Xander, spread the news. Mm-hmm. We need all our magical people spreading the news. Dull Whip Float. Did she say that I could post that or no?
What?
The video I sent.
She said it's up to me.
So can I post a picture?
Sure.
All right, cool. I'll post that tomorrow. It's just, Tracy's feelings on The Little Mermaid.
Everybody knows how I feel. But we have a lot of people who like Little Mermaid.
Well, we'll see.
I was looking at past entries on favorite Disney character, and there are quite a few Little Mermaids in there. Or Ariels, not Little Mermaid. Ariels. Well, same thing.
Yeah. So we, what did we do this past weekend? We went to my mom's house. Yeah. So my aunt, who moved to Idaho. So many Californians moved to Idaho.
Yeah.
It's weird.
We're thinking of it too.
Well, not thinking of
not
moving
to
to
Idaho, but out of California.
Yeah, well,
I don't want to be one of those.
Maybe Vegas.
Maybe out of California.
Yeah, it's California adjacent.
Extended California.
Yeah. It's basically like if we move to NorCal, that is literally like 4 hours farther than Vegas is from us.
Yeah.
So.
But still.
Yeah, I don't respect state lines. Flag smasher. Like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, man. No borders. No. Yeah, housing prices are pretty ridiculous, but Tracy, being greedy, wants a second house. She doesn't want to sell this house. She wants a second
house.
She doesn't want like this condo. She wants
because you keep buying Disney stuff, so I need a place to keep them all.
Yeah, whatever. I'm a man who had a dream and I got my own condo. Then I got married, and then that's when I found out it wasn't enough.
Yes, it's a condo for a single man.
There's no such thing as a condo for a single man. They don't build condos for single men. It's 1.5 baths.
Single man.
Oh, you're a single man? No, the only person who uses
have
two
women over to use the other bathroom.
Okay. I just have a woman over permanently. The only person who uses 2 bathrooms. When we get up to go to Disney, not only do we have like 1.5 bath, we have 3 sinks.
No, 1, 2, 4. Oh no, 3. Yeah,
three bathroom sinks.
Right.
Not counting the kitchen sink.
Right.
3 bathroom sinks because we have a whole vanity and a sink before the other bathroom. Tracy uses all 3.
No, I don't use your sink.
You don't use you'll use the area because that's where you put on makeup.
Vanity. Yes.
And then you'll brush your teeth in one bathroom.
And then I wash my hands in the other one.
Yeah. So I don't even know. I have to time like me getting ready, depending. It's like playing pachinko.
What do you have to do? You just have to put on clothes.
Yeah, but if I need to take a shower or something, I got to be like, okay, is she going to go there now? If I go there now, if I need to use the restroom, she's going between the two. It's like Pac-Man.
Bathroom.
It's like I'm dodging the ghost.
I used to just use this one when I first moved in, and all that stuff over there is yours. And I didn't even use your bathroom. And sometimes when I do, I'm like, can I use your bathroom? And I even ask you. You're like, you don't have to ask me.
Yeah.
Now it's like, it's all mine.
Yeah, pretty much. It's literally all hard. Yeah.
So I need a bigger place.
Yeah. We're gonna get a place, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms,
1 room for
and she's gonna use all 3 bathrooms.
1 room for all your Disney stuff.
I don't have a lot of Disney stuff. Well, I have
You
Star
buy
Wars
everything.
stuff.
You buy 2 of everything.
Because you take
Disney stuff also means giveaway stuff that you hoard for giving away, that you buy to save for giveaways.
Yeah. Because we don't make money off of this podcast. So when I see something that's Disney, that's a good deal, I buy it knowing that I don't want to have, since we've committed to giving away at least 1 giveaway a month, and now we're going to be giving away a giveaway at the parks, even though it doesn't seem like that's going to cost us a lot.
Maybe 1 a year.
I know.
For that one.
It's like if I see something that's really cool, but it's on sale, I'm going to buy it, even if we already have a giveaway for the next month or the next 3 months, you know? So, yeah, I guess that is kind of hoarding, but hoarding is like stuff that you want to keep for yourself. That's why it's called hoarding. This is stuff that we want to give away. So it's storage. It's not technically hoarding. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, we're going back to the parks. Oh, yeah. We went to my aunt's. Well, no, we went to my mom's.
You went to your mom, but your aunt.
But my aunt from Idaho came out because she moved there 4 years ago?
Yeah.
Sometime before the pandemic.
Yeah.
She got in on a good housing deal. Her house doubled out there in value.
Yeah.
Craziness. Because now all these Californians moved to Boise, and now Boise's just like another California city as far as housing prices.
Not as bad as California, but going to get there.
It's like, I mean, it's higher than like Merced, California.
Yeah.
You know? So, I mean, a lot of places in California is higher. It's just not as high as LA and San Diego and Orange County.
True.
But it's gone way up. And it's going to keep going up. So, but it was nice to see her because I haven't seen her since she moved because I'm not the one to go to Idaho.
And your cousin, her grandchild, was why we were there. She graduated from nursing school.
Ashley. Same name as your sister.
Yeah.
I think we have a few Ashleys in the family. I don't know.
Well, we have Ashley, who's kind of like a family, little Ashley.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
My old coworker.
So, congratulations to, my Asian niece, American second cousin, Ashley.
She's not Asian. Oh, you mean Asian, like
depending on who looks at it, yeah.
Yeah, in Asian culture, she'd be a niece because she's your cousin's kid.
Right.
But in American culture, she's just your cousin again.
Second cousin.
Oh, second cousin.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say niece.
I know. That's where Asians really got it right. It's so much simpler.
Because imagine me and Emmy calling us cousins. That's stupid.
Yeah.
right? We're way older than them.
Yeah.
Because our cousins are
Not even way older. Like, we're like, we're older than their parents.
Yeah. Because our cousins are like our siblings, right? We're
Mm-hmm.
close like that. So if they had a kid, they'd call me auntie. You can't be calling me Tracy by my first name.
Yeah. Well, yeah. See, to me, it's like logistics and simplicity. Tracy, it's about respect. Don't be calling me by my first name.
That's why you got confused when in Miss Marvel they called everyone uncle, and you thought they were cousins or whatever. And I was like, no, because it's like Asian culture.
Yeah.
Everyone who's an elder is an uncle or not.
Yeah. So that was good. Congratulations, Ashley. She's already got a job.
Yeah.
She graduated. She got her bachelor's in nursing, and she's already working in a hospital. Well, about to start.
About to start, yeah.
But she already got her pay, and I was going through like investments with her and how much she makes. She didn't even know how much she makes a year. She's just like, oh, this is what they told me I make hourly. I'm like, you didn't compute that. You don't know. You didn't set any benchmarks for like future goals.
And then I think you were telling her about IRA or something. She's like, what's that?
Like her 401. I don't know.
Well, when I first started working.
Well, that's the talking. Is your
meant.
hospital unionized? Maybe. She's only 22. She's only 22.
Yeah. When I got my first job, I didn't know any of that. I didn't know what a 401k was. I didn't know how to pick my health benefits. I'm like, what do I do? Like, which one? It's like so many.
Well, for a lot of people, like when
acronyms.
they're 22, like the first job they get is not much higher than what they had in high school.
Right.
You know, but her job is actually paying, like she's making like pretty good money.
Yeah, because she's a
Yeah, there's a nursing
RN,
shortage. So, so she's making pretty good money. I computed what she's, told her what she's making a year. She's like, wow. She didn't know how to figure that out even. By the way, if you guys make hourly money, just multiply it by 2,080. It's easy. Very simple. If you work full time. If you get a bonus, you just add that in. All right. But yeah, we're really proud of her. And yeah, congratulations. They had two ceremonies. They had a pinning ceremony, which was before we got there, and then her grandma, my aunt, got to pin her because my aunt is an RN. So you have to be pinned by another nurse. But
that's what it is.
Yeah, but since my aunt is a nurse, she got to pin her.
Yay! And her
she's a
mom's
retired
also a
nurse, but yeah, her mom's a nurse.
So it's like 3 generations of nurses.
Yeah, I know.
That's cool.
Original. No, I'm joking.
Now I know who to call for. I hurt my toe. I'm just kidding.
Well, you already got a bunch of physical therapists on your
I
side.
know.
And we got some doctors too. So
Yeah,
we have a very
wanna-
medical heavy family.
I do want to make it to our cousin's pinning ceremony when he gets his MD. But it's in New York, and I want to go to New York and see it. But
As long, I don't know, when is it? Is that next year?
yeah, it's next year.
Okay.
But then we're supposed to go to Disney Tokyo or buy a house. So what do we do?
Going to New York's not that expensive. It's basically like going to Vegas.
Yeah, that's
You actually save money because you're not gambling. As long as you plan it in advance, you'll get a decent flight.
That's
it's fine.
true.
I think that, but is he getting both at the same time? Because he's getting a PhD and an MD. So is it
I
the
just
one
know
ceremony?
It's his pinning. So that's probably just the MD, right? Because the PhD
probably.
is that thing where they put that cloth thing over your neck. I don't even know what it's. I know there's a technical term. The cloth thing.
Yeah. The thing that I
The one that looks like a scarf.
Yeah. Yeah, my school wanted me to go back and get a doctorate, and I'm like, why? Like a doctorate in business administration. Like a DBA stands for
DBA?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
It stands for
Database administration.
Yeah, that's what everyone thinks it is.
Yeah.
So when you tell somebody you're a DBA, it's like everyone knows what an MBA. The MBA is way more prestigious than the doctorate, even though the doctorate's at a higher level.
Yeah.
And I mean, not that you get a degree for what it's worth, but people wouldn't even know. Like it's just weird. It's kind of like, why would you get it? Even like your degree. So like you have a JD, but the higher thing is a master's.
Yeah.
Is a master's in law.
Yeah.
That's actually,
weird.
which is weird. It's higher than the doctorate.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's so strange.
Well, that's because if you want to be in
Not higher than a
academics-
doctorate, but it's the next step.
Yeah, because
Right.
if you want to be in academics, like a professor doing research, you would get that LLM thing. Or no, if you want to do research, you probably would get a PhD in something that has to do like in regulatory affairs
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, I don't know what a master's in law does because you get
Just
it after you
teaching,
go to law
like
school.
professor and
Yeah,
stuff.
but all the teachers that I had who were my teacher in my MBA program, she didn't. She had a
Oh,
JD.
yeah.
All the teachers have JDs.
That's true.
I think it's just the way schools
like
scam you out of money.
university type teaching, not
It was
law
university.
school.
Yeah. So everyone I know, I don't know anybody with that degree. I know a lot of people in the law.
I mean, if I do know them, they don't tell me they have it because they're probably embarrassed of wasting money for another 2 years or whatever for nothing.
Probably. But anyway, congratulations, Ashley. Now let's talk about barbecue. Because we're going to be back at the parks, and that's the one thing we're looking for is the Paradise Garden, right?
Yes, Paradise Garden Grill. They have seasonal stuff, so it's not always the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So right now they're having a barbecue, which is like the stuff that used to be at the Thunder Mountain Ranch.
You think so? Or you know so?
Yeah, because when Disney has a recipe, they're not gonna they're gonna use the same recipe.
Yeah, we'll see. It didn't look as saucy as the other stuff, and the ribs look bigger.
No. Yeah, they were pork ribs, but they looked like beef ribs, huh?
Yeah.
In the picture, at least.
Mm-hmm.
But it's basically ribs, pulled pork sandwich, barbecue chicken, what do you call it? Cornbread,
Mm-hmm.
beans, all that stuff. So we want to try it.
Yeah, because
Hopefully there's no kinks, and we can, because knowing us, it's a Saturday, it's summer,
And they'll sell out.
and then it's like, oh, sorry, today we don't have sauce. Because when my sister and I went on a Wednesday, we went to that poultry place, they were out of coleslaw, and it was only like 12 o'clock. I was like, huh? So anyways, so you never know. So just don't expect to, I've learned that I'm not going to expect to try something.
actually the first day of summer is not till June 21st.
I know, but it's summer break.
Yeah. So there might be kids there, but there's some schools that are still in session. I'm wondering if the only thing I'm thinking is that they're going to get popular. They stop the mobile order.
Yeah, they do. They probably will do that. So I'm not going to be grumpy if I don't get to try it. It's okay. I mean, we have Lucille's, we have Wood Ranch here.
I usually get grumpy when I'm full because you still want to walk around and do this stuff. I'm like,
Fine, then I'm going to starve you so you can walk around and do stuff.
I typically do more stuff, right?
Yes.
But yeah, so try to catch us. If you're the first one to see us, you'll get the wallet and maybe some spare rib bones.
We should attach the wallet to that. We made a viral TikTok video.
Oh yeah,
We should have somehow wallet. I mean, it's really weird how the algorithm works because I have no idea how that video
the
went.
algorithm.
Algorithm.
Just an owl with rhythm.
Yeah. And somehow it's the video with when we were at the Coca-Cola cart.
Yeah,
Where the water was shooting out. They give you your bottled drinks shooting out of a rocket.
yeah, like
So
an air
was that-
compressor.
yeah, it's that video.
You made it, and it got
It's at 600,000.
600,000 views on TikTok, which is
And
weird for something
18,000
so
likes right
simple.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't get it because
Yeah,
we've posted videos of the wallet and
no one cares.
and videos after that, like the funnel cake video you guys liked on Instagram, a lot of but then on TikTok, nobody cares.
I think it's like monkey stuff. Like a monkey would be excited of a bottle shooting
or
out of a
it's
thing.
something that they can complain about. Like,
Well, no, it's stupid. Like something that a 2-year-old would be like, that's what they like. TikTok's for
I suppose.
yeah, because it's just something that's kind of like neat and cool. If you showed a bottle popping out of something making a noise to a 2-year-old, they'd be excited. But
Yeah.
it's not something you think about. It doesn't take deep thought. It's just, ooh, cool. You know?
Or something like extreme or controversial, right?
Yeah, like a street fight.
Like even this, they made controversial. Like, oh, Dasani, so gross. Why would you pay for water at Disneyland? Bring your own. Ask for water.
But the fact that you notice those comments and they annoy you this means that you're totally separate from the TikTok audience.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So you're just like, why is it making these stupid comments? I'm like, the same reason I like a stupid video.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's my point.
So make something extremely stupid so that it can go viral. It is not a stupid video. I thought it was cool.
No, it's a video that people would be like a normal person would be like, oh, that's cool. I wonder if we'll pass that when we're there or something. Like almost like over 500,000 views. Like, really?
Just the likes alone, like 18,000 likes.
Yeah.
And 100 comments. But
I'm not complaining.
Like,
I'm just saying, you know, people.
It's a whole different beast.
Yeah.
TikTok is.
Yeah.
Because just the comments are like, what? Like, the one comment was, why would you let the lady catch your water? Huh? Is she supposed to give it to you in tongs? Like hold the bottle with a tong?
Like
I don't. How else would you buy water? Like the comment, whole different world. TikTok is a whole different world.
But it annoys you though, and you're like, what
only because I'm an old school. Like I act like a boomer, so that's why. But I don't get it. That's probably why.
You gotta learn to ignore that stuff. It's bad for your heart.
No, it's like a train wreck. I am supposed to not look, but I look just to let's see what other,
but it's
let's
whatever.
see what other stupidity these.
It's like walking into a high school cafeteria and being upset with what they say.
Yeah.
Like
it is like that.
You know,
it is interesting what the kids talk
like,
about.
Like you getting mad at kids on grad night.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
No, they just don't drink water because
boomer people drink.
Dehydrate themselves because they're kids.
But it is kind of funny that it you know, the people liked it that much. It's kind of, but that's what you want. They want something quick and something simple, and that's it. So if you're looking to go viral on TikTok, that's the recipe.
Or do like a stunt or something weird, like old school Jackass, you know, but on TikTok.
Stupid.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you do, just quick and stupid. Something you don't have to think about.
Yeah.
That's why the Chinese made it. To make our kids dumb. And no, that's the conspiracy. Because the conspiracy is because in China they passed laws where they limit the internet for kids and they don't like past a certain time you can only do like scholastic type stuff like math problem type videos and things like that, you know, history videos. So they don't let the government of China actually limits TikTok type stuff for their own children.
Yeah, I can see that.
But they created it and they put it us and we're, you know, doing whatever.
We're ruining our mind with it. Ruining the kids' minds.
Yeah. So, yeah, good job.
But anyways, what I was saying is if only the amount of those people who saw our wallet.
Yeah.
But then they would be all people like that are not like Disney
Did
goers.
criticize the wallet.
Yeah, they're not Disney goers, you know.
Kate Spade, is that appropriate? Like
Ooh, Minnie doesn't even look like the original Minnie in that one.
Yeah. So
pink is not rose gold.
See, this is why I want to post videos of you. People don't get this humor unless you're on the podcast.
Yeah, but I sound like such an old lady because I'm like
that's funny.
mad at kids.
Yeah. It's funny because you're not that old. I'm 6 years older than you. That's what's funny about it. If you were an actual old lady, it wouldn't be funny. You'd just be status quo.
Yeah.
So what else is going on? I don't know if we plan to do anything else big. I think it's just another kind of just chill walking around day.
Yeah, I have no reservations. I do want to get the Mater popcorn bucket. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it looks really cool because it's Cars Land's 10th anniversary. And they have this cool Mater popcorn bucket, but I know I won't get my hands on it because it will probably be sold out by the time I get there.
Yeah, but it could be...
And then I don't want to carry it around.
It could be shawarma, though.
Huh?
Shawarma. I just call it shawarma. So when
Like-
people go to the places they know they sell it, but then there'll be like one cart that no one's at.
Oh no!
The same way you got
apparently
your Dr. Strange sipper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the shawarma.
I just call it shawarma because that's
No, but apparently only the Cozy Cone popcorn place sells it.
well maybe. Did an influencer say that? Because that may be the only place that they saw it.
A few
Unless
of them.
if Disney said that, then that's different.
No, a few of them said it because Carsland. It makes sense. That's the only place in Carsland that sells popcorn.
Yeah, that makes sense. We'll see. We shall see. Because we're probably going to go, if we go to Radiator Springs Racers, you know that little store that's right by it? You walk in, you'll see one, probably.
No, because it's a popcorn bucket. You have to buy popcorn to get it.
Yeah, I've seen all kinds of weird things.
Really?
Because sometimes they're just overstocked. And they'll just put stuff certain places. And with the staffing
No, we
issues,
we have these content creators spying on the boxes and taking a picture of the boxes and telling us how many units arrived today. So it's that deep. So that's why I'm like, oh, forget it. By the time I get there on a Saturday, sure, it's not there anymore.
well, I don't think it's going to be big as what, Sprigget or whatever.
Sprigget.
Whatever.
Figment.
Oh.
Bill Whitflow's going to laugh at you. That's her favorite character. Sprigget.
I don't know what it is.
Figment.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to be that big.
Yeah, it's not as crazy as Figment. Even though we didn't know what Figment even meant, right?
Yeah.
But now we do because of that popcorn incident. 6-hour line or whatever.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Florida, they're delaying the march of all the employees from California to Orlando. It was supposed to be completed by the end of this year, 2022.
So what happened to the employees who are like,
Some already moved there.
thinking about it.
Some already moved.
What about the ones that are still thinking about it?
I guess they're going to be thinking about it longer.
No, but I thought that they had to tell them by a certain time or they'll get laid off or something. Did they already get laid off? Or
I don't know.
Or some of them who didn't want to move and already quit,
Yeah.
right? Thinking they had to.
Mm-hmm.
So that sucks if you didn't wait it out.
Yeah, that's just life. Things change.
The people who already moved are like, oh, man,
Mm-hmm.
take me back.
Yeah.
Now they already sold their $1 million California house.
Yeah, if they had a house to begin with.
Or they sold their $600,000 California house and now it went up to $1 million. They're like, crap, I can't buy it back.
Yeah. Should have waited out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, it is what it is. But the question is what the spokesperson said was we want to, because there's a whole campus and it's not going to be complete till 2026. They're like, well, maybe we want to just align it closer to then. But that doesn't make sense because you already planned all this.
Yeah,
It's
where
not
were
like
you
you
going to
didn't-
put all those people if you didn't put a pause on it?
Yeah, well, it's not just that. It's like this was already in motion. You already knew when the project was going to be complete. It's not like the date changed.
Yeah.
So everyone's asking now if it's political. Like, okay, Florida, you want to mess with us? Well, maybe we won't give you all this new revenue. Maybe all these houses that you were expecting to get, all this new business you expect to get. Well, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll start pulling back. So I don't know. It'd be a strange move because it would cost Disney more money than Florida at this point anyway. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it is kind of strange. But yeah, there's some people who are probably thrilled about it who weren't planning on moving and they were like on the cusp of having to make a decision. And then there's some people who probably hate it. Like they're waiting for their friends to come out and now it's like they're there in Florida by themselves with alligators.
I think the people who are holding out probably heard, you hear inside office gossip, like, I don't know, maybe I'll hold out because, the whole Reedy Creek thing. I don't know, you hear stuff. I mean, we hear it and we're not part of the company. We follow Disney News. Imagine the people who are there, current cast members and employees, they probably hear more buzz and they will just hold out.
Yeah.
So.
We switched headphones today. So maybe that's why my volume's a little off.
No, we switched back.
Oh, did we switch back?
Yeah, you're still one.
All right. I'm still number one.
Yeah, we switched back. You just turned yours.
Yeah. I'm trying to fix some sound issues. Disney's stock price took a big hit. It's below 100 for the first time since 2020.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It is, actually, it's like $90, but the last time it was this low was before the pandemic. It was like 80 something. Oh no, during the closure it was 80 something, and then before the pandemic it was fine, and then now it's like
around
95
90 to 95. Yeah.
On June 14th it dropped to 95.50.
Yeah, and so now it's gonna be like everyone's looking to see because they had like streaming was the big story at the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So what are they gonna tell like investors now? For the next quarter.
I thought the last earnings call they said that they made good revenue from the parks because of the whole everyone spending more per day or whatever.
I think what they're going to have to look at, and well, it's not what I'm not going to tell them what to do. They know what to do. They have to look at the drop as compared to the rest of the market. Mm. So if the entire market dropped, let's say 10%, let's say, and they drop 10%, then they're on par.
Oh, okay.
Right. But if the market dropped 10% and they dropped 17%, then that's a problem. Mm. So I don't know where they are compared because everybody's down right now. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think the Dow just dropped 700 points today. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. But it's going to be interesting. A lot of people saying that there's a recession coming. Can't speak. Recessions are typically bad, but they're not always bad. Not bad for everyone. Because if you have cash, or there's inflation, but things get cheaper. So right now there's hyperinflation. Mm-hmm. So when there's a recession, it kind of corrects that a little bit for some things.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it makes things cheaper because people can't spend.
Yes.
Right? Inflation is caused by spending.
Yeah.
And then your dollar's not worth. That's why you'll always watch like these financial shows, and it's usually a bunch of rich people complaining about inflation because to them, even though it hurts poor people more on a day-to-day basis, a lot of poor people don't see it except at like the gas pump. Mm. But if you're a millionaire and so if you have $1, right, and now your dollar's worth 70 cents. It only has the buying power of 70 cents. That kind of sucks, but it typically doesn't change your life that much. Everything else will: bread, water, not water, but eggs, milk. But you have $1 million, and now it's worth 700,000. Like you really see it. Yeah. Even though it doesn't change your life as much as it does to someone with no money, you're gonna get angrier. So. And so that's what's going on. And so I don't know. Sometimes the conspiracy theory is, are there planned recessions? Just to make sure that people don't lose too much of their money. That's why people buy that's why one of the things is that the housing market is probably not going to crash anytime soon, because if there's hyperinflation, one of the safest bets is real estate. You don't want to take out cash.
Yeah.
When the dollar's dropping.
Yeah.
You want to keep it in something that's, more stable. But we'll see. We shall see. Yeah. I think that's it for headlines. Now it's time for...
It's Taste Talk with Tracy. Mash some magic in your mouth.
So, as we posted on the reel... I had, you didn't have it. I had the cookies and cream funnel cake at the Hungry Bear.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
You weren't there because you never want to eat funnel cake with me, so I never try. And then I went to with my sister. She's like, "What do you want?" I was like, "Funnel cake." She's like, "Okay, we'll get a funnel cake."
People think we argue all the time about stuff.
No, I just say okay and listen. Sometimes I force you to do something, but I didn't want to force you to eat funnel cake. Because then you'll be no fun. So, my sister and I had it. It was so good. Okay, I think the Hungry Bear is the only place that has ice cream with the funnel cake. because at Stage Door Cafe, it's just either that berry sauce or whipped cream. But here at the Hungry Bear, they give you ice cream, and it's cookies and cream flavored. I don't know if the funnel cake is cookies and cream. It's more like the brown one, so it's probably a chocolate funnel cake. But the cookies and cream part is the ice cream. But then they have cookie crumbles on the funnel cake, and then those little bear graham cracker cookies, which I thought was weird with cookies and cream ice cream, but it ended up tasting good. So it was delicious. The funnel cake was there's a crunch to it, and then with the ice cream, cold ice cream, it's a perfect combo.
You like ice cream?
I like ice cream. I like a mixture of textures and flavor. So it's like the hot funnel cake with the cold ice cream, and then it'd be perfect if it had like some sea salt in it or something, because then it's sweet and salty. So
yeah, I don't mind funnel cake and stuff like that. It's just that you can never. Like, I'm good for, like, a couple bites. That's just...
Yeah.
So, to me, it's, like, not worth buying.
It wasn't, like, decadent or sweet or rich at all. It was, like, just the perfect... It wasn't too sweet or anything. So, some things you eat, it's like, ugh, so sweet. It's not sugary or anything like that, other than the ice cream. But ice cream's ice cream. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Ice cream's good. So, is there anything other than the barbecue that you want to try when we go Saturday?
No, just... well, I have a list, but I think I've checked everything off my bucket list of eating. I mean, no, because I guess that's it.
Well, maybe that peach drink at the
Hungry Bear. I tried it. It's too sweet. Not good.
Okay. All right. So obviously Disney comes out with new foods all the time, so it's not like we're gonna run out.
Yeah, I mean, I heard there's a midnight menu, not midnight, but they call it late night menu at Red Rose Tavern. It's only after 8, and they have poutine fries, poutine cheese fries, and all that stuff. But that's only after 8. They called it the late night menu. Now that Disney closes at midnight. So.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, because that's in Fantasyland. So how are people getting over there?
You're going to see all these, like, Instagrammers, like, all crowded around.
But then doesn't Fantasyland close at 8 because of fireworks? Or is Red Rose Tavern kind of like the exception? Like
I don't know. I mean, I know you can be navigated to it, so I don't know if it closes. So I don't think they ever going to dissuade you from spending money. So I think all the stuff.
Yeah, I wonder how that works if you can't go to Fantasyland, though.
Yeah,
I guess you go behind it.
Stop spending money, watch the fireworks.
Because the fireworks are from. I don't know where they're shooting it from, but it's somewhere behind the
somewhere
castle,
over
right?
there.
That's I thought that's why they closed Fantasyland, but who knows?
We'll see. What else is going on, food wise? Oh no! What about the drink that's at the barbecue place? We're gonna try that.
Yeah, I forgot what it is. I saw somebody drink it. I can check the menu real quick. Paradise Garden.
Paradise Garden. It's peach too, right?
I'm guessing so because it's Southern barbecue.
It's not like a sweet tea. That's what I was thinking it was because that goes with Southern barbecue.
Yeah, let me see.
It's fine. I can't find it.
Kids meal desserts, beverages. Peach cobbler cocktail.
Ah.
So it's Firefly moonshine, peach schnapps, and peach cinnamon puree. So it's moonshine.
Gotta try it.
With peach stuff. It sounds sweet.
I've been watching Moonshiners clips.
And then Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
Nah.
You haven't seen that in a while.
Nah.
That's a millennial thing, because remember the hipsters used to drink it?
Yeah. It was weird. Then they got into IPAs.
Yeah.
It's even weirder.
Oh, it's St. Louis style barbecue. Oh, no, that's the chicken. The ribs are Kansas City style spare ribs. That's why they look bigger. They're not baby backs. And it's North Carolina style pulled pork sandwich. So who knows? We may talk about it. We may not next week because
We'll see if we can get
it.
Well, I wanted to talk about the Chip and Dale movie.
Yeah.
We saw that a while back. And not a while back, but probably a few weeks ago.
When it first came out.
Yeah, when it first came out. We saw it the first weekend. And it's on Disney Plus. And I really liked it. But what it made me realize is kind of what Star Wars fans and a lot of the other IP fans are kind of complaining about. And I understand why. So what I mean is they made this for people who probably weren't Chip and Dale Rescue Ranger fans.
Yeah.
Because they don't use their like chipmunk voices.
Nope.
You know, it's what's his name? Andy Samberg and John Mulaney. Right? Mm-hmm. And so Mulaney plays Chip and Samberg plays Dale. And so if you hire, you know, pretty big name actors, you're not going to like alter their voice to be like chipmunk, you know. Mm-hmm. So you're going to use their real voices. So basically, the whole thing was that they, you know, I mean, I'm not going to give spoilers, but the thing is,
if you do, it's a kid's.
I know people get weird. You're a friend. I think that it's like it's more one of those things where it's kind of like, I don't know, they made it for people who've never seen the original cartoons.
Yeah, who weren't Chip and Dale fans.
Yeah, because people like me, like I knew it was on when I was alive, obviously. I mean, but I wasn't like watching it.
Yeah, I wasn't into it.
And so I'm sure there's a lot of stuff in there that, quote unquote, you know, but Star Wars fans breaks canon, right?
Yeah, there's no canon in Chip and Dale.
But to somebody who just turns it on, or people who have kids who've never seen it, you know, they were born like just a few years ago, probably love it.
Yeah.
And so that's what you have to cater your content to, you know, to a new audience. You can't just depend on the.
Well, even the adults would enjoy it even more because there's so many like cameos and references and things like that.
There's way more cameos than any like Marvel type thing, you know. There's more cameos than like Deadpool. Like everything was a cameo. It's one big cameo movie. Mm-hmm. For stuff that's Disney and stuff that's not Disney.
Yep.
Even like highbrow stuff like Uncanny Valley and stuff and how animation's done. Mm-hmm. It's just, so I loved it. I thought it was great. You know, maybe because I didn't pay for it. It was on Disney Plus.
Yeah, it was just a funny movie. It was funny and really entertaining.
Yeah, I did actually laugh a few times. Yeah. You know, I mean, I laughed throughout the whole thing, but there were some really big laughs.
Yeah.
So, and I think that it's one of those things where if you, how do I say this? It's deep. Just deep enough to where an adult can like be like, huh, that's true, you know, but not so deep that, you know, your 10-year-old's going to be like, huh, you know? So they do have some meta jokes, you know, that are kind of out there. They break the fourth wall a little bit. Mm-hmm. But I liked it. And by the way, for the people who did like the cartoon, you know, all the original characters are in there. You know? So... And I do think that this is kind of the next evolution of like the Roger Rabbit type animation plus live action. Mm. And I think they did it really well. Yeah, they did it well. It wasn't cheesy and corny like Roger Rabbit was. It was funny. It was cool. And they used CGI. Well, Pixar type of. That's one of the funny jokes is that CGI is like. A surgery, like a 2D animated character can get. Yeah. So the one character was 2D and the other character had his CGI surgery done. It was stuff like that was hilarious. Yeah, it was hilarious, you know. Yeah, so I recommend it. I think kids will like it. I think adults will like it. You know, it's just fun, and it's something that I didn't expect to like. Mm-hmm. I watched it basically to talk to you guys about it, but I actually would probably watch it again. Yeah, I liked it. So, yeah, so check it out, Disney Plus. All right, now it's time for So, continuing, I put this next to it, so all the people who are cutting out because of the spoilers, they can just cut out one block. Not that we spoil anything, but I was going to give a non-spoiler so far review of Obi-Wan because we have one episode left, and a non-spoiler overview so far of Miss Marvel. So, and when I was talking about Star Wars fans, a lot of Star Wars fans are hating on Obi-Wan.
I don't know why. Well,
Because
it's the TikTok generation. I know, I get it.
no, it's not even them. It's the older than that. It's the millennials. It's never the. I don't think the TikTok generation
Even knows what Obi-Wan is.
they don't know what they weren't around for canon. You know what I mean? So when they say something, it's the millennials that are like, "Oh, this is breaking canon," or "This is not the way." It's not even breaking canon. It's kind of like, "This is not the way so and so should be," or "This is not the way." Da da da. Somebody came out with I forget what it was.
Is it it's not Walt's vision people? Kind of like that.
Kind of like them.
Yeah.
Kind of like them. You know, and it's weird because. And this is, you know, how I say that certain things irritate you, and I always make fun of you because certain things irritate you. Certain things, this is what irritates me. You have these people who are on YouTube, and basically, they've literally made a living, like upper middle class livings, like people who they're showing off their houses, right? That they've purchased because they have hundreds of thousands of followers, subscribers, and they talk about Marvel. And they talk about Star Wars, right? Live action stuff. So here's the thing. But they're constantly complaining about Disney. And they're constantly complaining about how what Disney's done to Marvel. Or usually it's more Star Wars, though. Star Wars fan is way more toxic than Marvel. But here's the thing. And they hate Kathleen Kennedy, you know, and it's kind of like... And it's not about free speech. Everyone's allowed to their opinion. If you want to make a channel about that, that's fine. What I don't understand is, well, I do understand, but it's the cynicism because these people who are complaining, they're doing it for the algorithm. I don't even think they always hate something, but there's a formula.
Yeah.
It's like, we're going to hype something up. So this is the formula. It goes like this. For example, Obi-Wan is the show that I've been looking forward to for a long time. And so they'll spend like months, maybe half a year hyping up this show. And then they will tell you how disappointed they are in it. So it's almost like a drug rush. Like they bring everyone up really high and then they come down real low. And if people disagree with them, that's good as long as they disagree with them in their comments because interaction still pays them.
Yeah.
Right. So the algorithm still wants the interaction. So sometimes I think that they will kind of
purposely say something ridiculous.
Purposely dog on something
to get the comments.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So like I could get a lot if we put like this on, you know, it's on YouTube, but like if we did a real YouTube or even in Instagram, if we put up this episode we're doing now and I said something like, you know what? I was never a fan of Mickey Mouse, right? I think, and then I gave, you know what I mean. But I hide it in some pseudo intellectual, you know, reason. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's good. I know that we can go viral. I know we can get tons and tons of comments.
There's good, but I mean, so wait, now I got to see what he has to say about Mickey. You know, after all this time, you know.
But all you're producing negativity,
right?
But you're getting comments.
For the clicks and the comments.
Yeah. If somebody just puts out something positive, you'll get some people that like it, you know, but then it's going to be like, you're not going to be able to buy a house off that. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I kind of don't like because the truth of the matter is if Disney didn't purchase Marvel, if Disney didn't purchase Star Wars, what would you be talking about? There would be no new content. Ever.
True.
Right?
Because
Lucas wasn't making anything new.
No, I even stumbled upon a video of Lucas. Thanks to TikTok. Because that's the algorithm they think I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Anyways, George Lucas said when he first sold to Disney, he said they wanted more Star Wars films, but I wasn't ready to do more, and it's going to take me like 10 years.
Right.
And I'm old.
Right.
So 10 years from now, I'm going to be even older.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't produce more. So I'm like, all right, if you want more here, you can have it.
Right.
And that's why he sold it.
Right.
Because he knows that they want more content or what.
And by the way, Kathleen Kennedy was his assistant.
Oh, okay.
It's
that
not like
makes sense.
Disney hired her.
Right.
So all these Lucas worshippers, that's his girl.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for her, and first of all, they like The Mandalorian. She's the producer on that. They hate the sequel. She's the producer on that. But they only blame her for the stuff that they don't like. Yeah, not for the other 50% that they love. You know what I mean? Since they taken
and
it over.
is it Obi-Wan? Is it Favreau?
It's Favreau. I mean, it's Deborah Childs directing. There's different writers. I mean, it's a group effort. But it's my thing is this. It's like if you're just a normal person, like whatever, you make your comments and whatever. But when you're making 6 figures a year, maybe more.
Yeah.
You know, when you're making more than a freaking surgeon, right? To comment on Star Wars, you know, well, surgeons make more than most lawyers on average.
I mean, they're making more than a lawyer for sure.
Yeah, but if you're making more than people who actually have real jobs, thank Kathleen Kennedy and Disney execs for buying this thing. The people that you claim that are doing everything wrong.
To ruin it for you to make this negative video.
Because
right?
if they didn't buy it, you would not have a channel. You'd be talking, you'd have to be good at something else. I don't know if you're good at something else. You know what I mean? There's people with car channels, and that makes sense because there's always new cars.
Right.
Or you can even talk about old cars and different things with old cars.
But if that's how they make their money, is that, like I told you about the TikTok, if it's something that has to be extreme to get reactions, that's just works for them.
I know, but my point is they're putting out negativity towards people that gave them a living.
Oh, I see.
So the people
put out the negativity, but don't say anything about.
Well, I mean, I think it's two things, right? One, they're putting just out negativity just out into the universe for money. Right. So they're more dark side than anybody else. So you don't blame big corporations for doing bad things and and Google censoring you on YouTube because just for money. You're just like them. You're just smaller,
yes,
right?
Yes.
And then second, you hate on Disney, you hate on all these Lucas. I'm not saying that these are good people, but if those people were responsible for my living, I'd be a little nice. You know what I'm saying? Well, you would be working at Applebee's if it wasn't for Bob Iger signing off on purchasing Lucasfilms. If it wasn't for Kathleen Kennedy and people like her or another Kathleen Kennedy, whoever they replaced her with, all these things that you hate, you don't like the Solo movie, you don't like this episode, The Mandalorian. You're getting Disney content. Probably there's 52 weeks in a year. You're getting Disney content a good 20 weeks out of the year. Mm-hmm. For you, that bought you a house. Mm-hmm. You now have your baby now has a place to sleep because of these quote unquote, anti-Star people who don't understand Star Wars and they suck and they should be fired people. You know what I mean? So that's my little rant on that. Was
it John Campion? I'm just kidding.
No, it's not him. It's these other ones who specifically, because John was actually doing stuff. He actually made a name for himself just with movies. He was actually, he could actually make a living without Disney owning them. I'm talking about people who they have a Star Wars channel and that's all they do.
Oh.
They have a Marvel channel. That's all they do.
Oh, I see.
And my point is that, and they hate Disney, but if Disney didn't buy them, what would you would be back at Applebee's? Yeah. I'm not trying to put down Applebee's workers, but it's not life ain't as easy for them. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, show some respect. That's my boomer rant. But as far as Obi-Wan, I'm liking it. I think some episodes are slower than others, but I think they're treating canon pretty well if that's what you care about. And a lot of people that it's like, well, it wasn't what I was expected. Okay, great, that's life. It's not.
Yeah, they were saying, oh gosh, it's just the same formula, the Favreau formula of man and a kid. Like those. Yeah. The Mandalorian and Grogu and.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to go into too much spoilers, but it's not even about that really, because I think you do get a lot of Darth Vader in it.
Yeah.
You did get a lot of Obi-Wan in it. Some people saying it's not enough, but they're in every episode.
Yeah.
You know, I think that the actors are doing pretty good. You know, and again, I will go back to what this one guy who I was laughing on YouTube that I just saw today. He's like, okay, well, if you hate it, here's the thing. Here's what you can do. All right. And he opens up this thing and he gives, I forget what his name is. It was like screen app something. And he's like, this is a free screenwriting software. You write your Obi-Wan episode.
Yes.
Post it to the internet and let the internet rip you apart. Maybe then you'll have some respect for Hollywood screenwriters.
That's a good one. Yes.
If you're so brilliant,
Yeah.
go here. If you think
That's
this is the
what
way
I
something
always thought.
says, you know.
Like, okay, write something yourself. I mean, at least
Yeah.
Star Wars Theory does that.
Yeah.
He makes his own movies to rewrite the sequels.
At least he
kind
puts
of.
his money where his mouth is.
Yeah,
You know, and people can rip him apart. And so I have respect for that. Some of these other guys, So
That's why they don't get noticed by, what's his name, Pedro something?
I don't know, Pedro?
The guy who...
Pablo Hidalgo?
Yes.
He's no longer with them, though, by the way.
Oh, he isn't?
He's no longer with Lucas.
Well,
but yeah.
he noticed a
Star
popular
Wars Theory.
YouTuber, so...
Yeah. So, yeah, I recommend watching Obi-Wan. I think it's good. We have one episode left next week. So the reason I'm kind of giving you the go watch it type of vibe. So if you start watching it next week, you could binge the whole series, at least the whole season. There may be a season 2. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
All right. Miss Marvel. Marvel fans are a little more chill. They're not as
Yeah,
they're
the
not
people
as
who
bad.
complain about Marvel stuff are more like people who aren't Marvel fans.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, Scorsese. People like
Jodie Foster or whatever.
was she complaining? I don't know. But
Something about
Yeah, no.
it's same thing as Scorsese.
yeah. But so Miss Marvel, I think if you're into the more darker stuff of Marvel, like if you were into Moon Knight, this is going to be a vastly different.
Oh, very different.
Very
yeah.
different. If you're into
Turning Red.
this is more Turning Red.
Yeah, this is more Turning Red.
Yeah. So this is something that you definitely, would watch with your kids, even elementary school age kids.
Yeah.
This is it's fun. It's Marvel. They do a lot of Marvel, MCU references. Don't know if there's going to be any cameos, but you don't need cameos to make something good.
Yeah.
I think it's a fun film. It's a coming of age film, kind of not unlike Spider-Man. Some people don't like it because of, well, I'll just say it. Some people don't like it because the main character is a Muslim. Mm-hmm. And they've said that. They made it public vote. And I'm just like, all right.
Yeah, this coalition wrote in some letter. I don't know what it says, but they complained about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And then
There's one show with one Muslim girl who's not even like a super
kid.
traditional Muslim.
kid.
Yeah, they're pretty moderate family.
but it's kind of like the same critique of Turning Red kind of thing.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
Yeah.
The funny thing about it is how relatable she is.
Yeah.
She's a very relatable kid.
She's like Turning Red.
Yeah. So, like, if you're going to pick on something that's not so American. This is actually a very American. It's a very American, and these Americans happen to be Muslim. Okay, whatever. Yeah, she has a crush. She crushes on guys. A boyfriend who drives a Porsche. I mean, she wants to be a superhero. She's kind of a nerd. It's very like if you like Spider-Man, this is kind of like a TV version of his journey.
And it's what the comics are about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if they've read the comics, they would say, "Oh, yeah, this is the character from the comic."
Yeah, they didn't just. And some people are like, "Oh, they just made
Marvel didn't just make it up."
Well, I mean, that's what they say. They said,
yeah.
"Oh, it's it's woke." It's like, how is being Muslim work? There's like 2 billion of them. I don't know.
Well, also
it just happened yesterday. We just.
Well, also the character is in. This is what's annoying: is the character is in Avengers Campus, and the complaint was, why does the characters in Avengers Campus? Why does her costume look so cheap? like she just sewed it herself. I'm like, if you watch the first episode of Miss Marvel, that'll answer your question.
Yeah.
That's the thing. People complaining, but not knowing the backstory or watching the show.
Yeah. Stuff like that annoys you. I get more annoyed with just the psychology of people, not the stupidity of people.
Well, yeah, they're just complaining to complain. But did you even watch the first episode? That would make sense. Why her costume looks like it was made by a kid.
Yeah, because it was made by a kid.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah, it's funny. So I recommend this show as well. It's really good, and I think definitely watch it with your kids. So, all right. I'm just going to jump to Lightyear because we're talking about controversy, and we're still on controversy. Yeah,
that's a good segue. Of Lightyear premiered.
Yeah,
no, premieres tomorrow.
Yeah, and then at least this is the one thing I guess there was some people upset and are going to be upset because I guess there's a lesbian kiss in the movie, and it's not even like passionate because it's still a kids movie.
Right.
So it's not going to be like
The
something you see on HBO.
I don't even know if it's...
Yeah, it's lesbians.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's a woman and her wife.
Oh, okay.
So, okay.
So, yeah, it was banned in several countries.
Yeah.
It's fine. China's already banning a lot of our Marvel, so it's fine.
I don't care about it.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm just saying that's what's out there. I'm not going to get too into it, but the producer said that they were fine with a same-sex couple. They was pushed back on the kiss. The kiss got removed and got put back in.
Oh, I see.
So that's why I'm bringing it up. So even within Disney, there was a little like tug of war over it, but they put it in. Yeah, I don't think it's going to destroy anybody. So it is what it is. But yeah, so if that's something you care about, don't go see Lightyear. But it looks like a good movie to me. Yeah,
I've heard some people already got to see the premiere or something, and they said it was really good.
Yeah.
And then also on the same token, there was rumors because in Buzz Lightyear, he mentioned that Space Mountain at Disneyland will be replaced with Lightyear Mountain as part of the. So now there's a picture of it like being fixed. Kind of in the movie somehow. So now there's rumors that is the Tomorrowland overhaul? Is that part of it? Like Space Mountain will be Buzz, like not just the changing it seasonally like Hyperspace and Ghost Galaxy, but changing. So that's the rumor because they're watching the movie and trying to put it in reality.
That'd be awesome though.
Yeah, I mean it's still space. Right?
Yeah, and it'd be
better
new.
Music.
It'll have better everything because it'll be new.
Kind of weird. Like
it's from the 80s.
Yeah.
Maybe 70s. I don't know. But yeah. So I hope that's true. Hope that's reality.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's us. That's it for us this week. Next week we might drop early.
Yes.
Because Tracy's always got to do stuff.
Yes.
But we might be having an early drop next week. I know sometimes we don't give you guys a heads up, but I figured, well, even if you see it early, it's a surprise. Yeah, and if not, you'll see it at the regular time anyway because doesn't disappear. So, come find us or tell your friends to find us on Saturday if they want that wallet, and we will be back next week. Make sure to give us the answers to the giveaway. We don't think we have a ton of entries right now. So sometimes people just wait to the last week. I don't know why, but it's what it is. I'm Brian.
I'm Tracy.
Stay magical.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. Be sure to like and subscribe and visit us at www.ropedroppingknowledge.com.